Hi, I'm Nick White, and if you have a business and you've ever considered outsourcing your very time-consuming data entry and data management projects to a country like India to save money, then I think this video is going to be for you. You're going to like it. I'd like to explain the 7 biggest benefits that my customers tell me that we bring to their organization when it comes to outsourcing and handling their data entry and data management projects. So number 1 is the obvious, and that's cost. Of course, it's so much less expensive for us to do that kind of repetitive, time-consuming work, clerical work, in India than it is in the United States. And what that usually does is frees up your people who are wearing multiple hats. Usually they're just not data entry people, they've got other responsibilities, but it frees them up to the other important tasks that are more critical to your business. But definitely lowering costs, keeping you competitive in the marketplace, making you more profitable is one of the biggest benefits that my customers tell me that we bring to them. Number 2 is time. So taking data management projects and running it through your existing team that already has other responsibilities to do means that typically these things get pushed off to the back burner until the other responsibilities that your employees have are done. The other thing is you have a limited amount of employees, right? So with our team, we've got over 100 employees in our office in India. And depending on the due date that you have when a project has to be done, we're able to easily pull other resources of data entry people into your project to get it done on time. So it's guaranteed to be done on time. Number 3 is accuracy. So our customers are constantly telling us how surprised they are at how accurate the work is that our employees in India do. Now, this might not just be because in India they're very particular about the details and pay a lot of attention to that, but really it's because the company over there and my partner in India who manages the office is very strict on their hiring process so that they make sure that they screen in the right people who are very detail oriented, who don't mind that type of repetitive work that's just the same thing over and over again, going through numbers and inputting data and stuff like that. It takes a very special personality type to be able to do this day in and day out and still pay attention to the details to be very accurate. And that's what our team in India is all about. This is what they enjoy. They like doing this kind of stuff, and they love the more work we send them, the happier they are to do it, and they don't get burnt out, and they don't get tired by it. So I think that's another benefit to why they're so accurate in the work that they do, and our customers see that. Number 4 is our team's able to start immediately. So again, you know how it takes time if you were going to try to hire somebody. It takes time to put an ad out, to do interviews, to then get the right person in there until they start working. If you give us a project today, we're going to quote that tomorrow and give you an estimate. And if you approve that estimate, we're able to start that same day. So there's no delay, there's no downtime. We're able to jump right into it. Now we prefer a couple of days because what we'd like to do is give you a free trial in the beginning and do a trial record for you so that you can look and check our work and make sure that it's proper. And we're just doing that as a service because 1, we're so confident in our team over there and the work that they do, but also number 2 is we just want to make sure that we're doing it right and we're making sure that there's no errors in communication or anything like that. And we understand the task and the scope of the work and that it's done to your satisfaction. So we're able to jump right in and start those projects right away and alleviate some pressure off of your team internally, your employees who have now the responsibility of doing this data entry and data management task. The next thing is the next benefit, number 5, is the hiring shortage. There's a big shortage right now going on in America of labor, and getting people to want to come to work for, especially for this type of job, for data entry, is difficult to say the least. And so we've got a team over there of, like I said, about 100 people, and we've got people that are ready to work right now. So we're able to start right away and avoid all that headache for you of having to put out ads, screen and interview and hire the right person and bring them onto your team. Number 6 benefit is just the ability that you have, the freedom that you have to be able to pause the work at any time. So if you hire someone, you've got to keep them fed full time. And what do you do if all of a sudden that project is done and it's going to be a couple more weeks until the next project is due, depending on your business. So if that's the case, you're now paying for someone to sit around and do nothing, or you've got to find something to do to keep them busy, and nobody wants to be able to have to do that. So with our team, if you say, okay, that task is complete and now we're in a hold pattern until we contact you again, great, you stop paying us. You've already paid for that service and only for that service. We now take that employee, we can put that person into other tasks that we have, and now wait until you come back with another task and want to hire us back on at that point. So that flexibility, very valuable to our customers to be able to do that. And that's one of the biggest benefits of working with us as well. Number 7 is, and lastly, is our U.S. office. Having a U.S. office here means a couple things. Number 1, hopefully it's a benefit that I'm able to talk to you and as an American, fully understand the project, the scope of work, be able to explain that to my team, actually jump on WebEx calls, Skype calls with you, with me, with a representative in India, so that we can collaborate and talk about the job, make sure that we totally understand what you want us to do, have suggestions to improve the process. All that stuff is very critical to the overall satisfaction, for the job, for what you expect of us. But then also, some companies in the U.S., especially small businesses, are not comfortable giving out their banking information and sending it for international wire transfer or paying an overseas entity. So in fact, a lot of times what happens is your bank will give you a hard time and say, there's too many scams, we don't want to wire transfer money to India, and they'll make you vet this thing so many times until they finally approve it, if they do at all, and they don't have a policy against it, and they're just trying to protect you. But me, as a U.S. business and an LLC registered in Pennsylvania in the U.S., you're able to send me a bank check. So I'm going to send you an invoice, or my team is, and then when that invoice is due, you're going to pay that invoice with a bank check, and just like you do with the light bill or the water bill or the garbage disposal at your company, it's no different. And so, unlike having an employee and where you have to worry about all the benefits and everything else that you have to pay that goes along with having an employee, and the headaches that go along with managing that employee and everything, we do that. We're the experts at that. Our India management team is fantastic. I fully trust them and have all the confidence in the world, and that's why we work together. And that's why I'm willing to give you a free trial. You really have nothing to lose. All you have to do, email us, give us the scope of the project, explain just in basic terms what it is. We probably have experience in your industry already because we work with so many, and then let us give you a quotation of what it would cost to complete that project for you and how fast we can do it. If you approve, we'll even do a free trial of that, because again, before you even pay anything, I want to make sure that you're happy with the work that we're going to do. So that's how confident I am in the team over there, and how much I've seen, and why I'm excited about this, how much I've seen from my US customers, what a big benefit this is to their company, and how it's changed everything that they do, made them more profitable, made them be able to be more competitive, made them be able to be quicker with their updates, especially if you're in e-commerce and your products have to be updated on a regular basis, or if you're in healthcare and you have requirements to have those records documented within a certain amount of time. The time aspect is huge as well. So anyway, you got nothing to lose. I would appreciate you contacting me. Just have a conversation either in the phone number below in the description of this video or by emailing me, and let's talk from there, and let us show you how we can really help you and improve your business. Okay? I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.